how does it feel when your neighbor comes and hits you? Or let's say, how does it feel when someone very close to you comes and punches you right on your face? Feels bad, is it? 70 years since we have been neighbors. We have always chosen diplomacy and military talks. They've always chosen to attack us. Most of the times, we have never retaliated. But doesn't everything have a limit? Yes, I agree that our concept is ahimsa paramo dharma. But why have we forgotten the second line behind this? Dharma himsa tathaivacha. Non-violence is our ultimate dharma. But why are we forgetting that to protect our ultimate dharma, violence can be used? How many more Mumbai attacks should we see? How many more Kargil wars should happen? How many more Uri attacks should we witness? And most of all, how many soldiers should die for us? Not anymore. We as Indians do not want to witness the deaths of our soldiers anymore. Well, we all know the world is overpopulated. There are certain bad elements that should be vanished from the society. And these bad elements like terrorists should be killed. And these countries that are supporting these bad elements must be taught a lesson. Let us all join hands and support Indian Army for this cause in every single way possible. Let us say no to terrorism and let us finally support Indian Army for Indian Army. Thank you.
Namaskar to all my fellow countrymen. After attacks at Pathankot and Uri, each and every citizen wanted to take revenge from the exporter of terrorism, that is Pakistan, a terrorist state. We all were united, but lately, when our Jawans did strike back, we see many people from different walks of life giving idiotic comments about our Jawans, which is extremely shameful. In this context, I've written something. When we sleep, they are awake. When we party, they guard the borders. When we eat, they are empty stomach. When we celebrate festivals, they are away from their families. When we warm our body in blankets, they stand at minus 50 degrees Celsius. When we talk of patriotism, they show real patriotism. So, what is the difference between we and they? We talk, but they walk the talk and never demand anything in return. We abuse them, yet they protect us. We allege them, yet they drink this venom. I just want to say that we all may have different political affiliations, but we all are Bharatiya, Indian first. If you cannot do anything for this nation, at least you can back our forces selflessly. This is a humble request to all my fellow countrymen. Jai Jawan, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. For Indian Army.
Hey guys, I'm Sumit. My dad worked for the Air Force for 20 years and he was a part of Kargil war. And being son of an ex-Air Force person, I realized how difficult it is for them to remain in the borders for months together. And you know, the reason why you're seeing this video and reason why I'm talking before you is only because of them. They spend sleepless nights on the borders protecting us. So the least we could do for them is not criticize them and totally support them in whatever they are doing, because ultimately they are keeping their family, their life at stake to protect our lives. So let's respect them and support them in whatever they do. All the best for Indian Army.
So we had a lot of people speaking about India's intolerance a couple of months ago, all the so-called intellectuals. But where are all these people when India is facing so much of intolerance from our very neighboring country? Yes, we are from the land of Gandhi, who preached non-violence. But nowhere it is said that when the other side resorts to violence, we need to take it. We somewhere have to retaliate, and that's what Indian Army is doing. Where are the intellectuals who are completely mute on this issue? All these people who are condemning Indian Army for the attacks that they are undertaking, they need to realize one thing, that it is only because of the army people's sleepless nights that these people are able to have a peaceful sleep at night. Because they are at the border securing our life, we are able to sit at home and unfortunately condemn the army. I think when the Indian army is facing so much of external aggression, we as Indians, we as fellow Indians, need to give them internal support. I support Indian Army. Do you? For Indian Army.
Surgical attack. Most of us think India just waged war against Pakistan. Just to give you a heads up, surgical attack does not mean we waging war against Pakistan. It's a pre-planned something that we did with a lot of permissions and also by giving a heads up to the Pakistani government. This was done for a plan, costing minimal losses on the India side. We went in there for an agenda that had to be accomplished. We went in there to kill the terrorists. We didn't go there to kill the Pakistanis. We didn't go there to trouble the government there. We went there to kill the bad in the country. I don't want to talk about how good or bad Pakistan as a country is. End of the day, it's giving shelter to a lot of terrorists, which I, as an Indian or any human in this world, wouldn't really support. So I would say whatever Modi did was an excellent thing. Forget, and I don't want to be the one who's going to forget all the LOC breaches, and I don't want to be the one to forget all the damages that the Pakistani terrorists have done in the country. I just want to say right now that Modi is a very strategic guy and he's done this smoothly in a very nice way. We have killed the terrorists in Pakistan and we have not killed anything good in Pakistan. We are here for peace and Indian Army is doing a great job. Congratulations, Indian Army. That's how you go, Indian Army.
I don't have any first-hand experiences of what happens at the border, but I've had a lot of second-hand experiences because a lot of my friends whose fathers and mothers who worked for the Indian Army, for the armed forces. So I think from what I've heard, and I can see it very evident that a lot of effort is put to safeguard our India, our country's base and our country's interests. So I think that instead of criticizing or saying something of not knowing about something, let's not criticize anything in a negative manner. I think that we should focus on what's more important for our country, and we should not look at all the political agendas or whatsoever the different fallacies that people are talking about. I also would like to pitch in and put saying that given a chance, I think I would like to, any Indian would like to give in for the country. So let's do our smallest bits, however small that could be, in supporting our armed forces for the Indian Army.
If you like this video, do share and comment on this, and let us all work towards supporting Indian Army for Indian Army. Thank you.